again. How do I get in here? Ah.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Ma'am, you're free to go to Edgewater and live a life. Fuck your fucking plans.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
I have no hope that it'll convince Reed to step down, but whatever.
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
So I can just go straight there and get rid of Reed. Okie dokie. Can I fast travel? I might just go up there and shoot him in the head. I don't know. Wait. I don't think you'll like what I'll do. Damn it.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Well, I tried.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
That's gotta make people fucking miserable. The only fucking seafood I like is shrimp. I would not be able to eat 2 types of fish in one meal. every fucking day, every fucking meal, for my entire life. Alright, Reed, the jig's up.
Processed, liquefied, retextured salt tuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly salt tuna. We've been experiencing a salt tuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like salt tuna in the end.
Wood chips? Sand? What the fuck? That can't be healthy. No shit.
Health is a state of mind, friend. Afflictions in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
I guess I can't even choose that.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
Well, shit.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance.
But
What a remarkably
Whatever.
efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I am as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom. You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall.
good.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Take care. No. Wait. Fuck it. I really want to be an asshole, because I'm usually the good guy during my first playthrough. I've always wanted to be an asshole during the start. I think the way this game was advertised made seeming like an asshole really fun. Wait. Oh. That's really annoying. Well, I'll get there eventually. Well, what if I want to go here? Or here? Oh, wait. Zooming out makes it faster. Never mind.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Oh, fuck you.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Oh, really? What?
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater?
Exactly.
Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
That was my plan all along. I was straight up just gonna let them get fucked over, but nope. Wait, what? Oh. So I can make them 30% less likely to attack her, and 30% more likely to attack her. What if I ended up getting both? Just cancels out, right? What the fuck? And you tend to die a lot, so... Fuck, now what? Oh. Even zoomed all the way out, it's pretty slow. That one, the middle left one's kind of terrifying looking. So, the one in the middle of the right's kind of fucking scary too. When the special ed kids find the teacher's secret stash of vodka.
Is this your ship? Oh, my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
What happens if I say that? Do I just not get her as a companion anymore?
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Well, I was starting to regret it.
I got a captain.
Captain,
Gotcha.
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do
Regulator
for you, Captain?
bitch.
Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Yeah, no engineering skill was needed for that. Just set it in there. That's all that happened. I'll break my fucking ankles. Wait, workbench. Where? Oh.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Oh, I can go heavy into the modification. Some weapons. That's cool.
We have received a communication request from
Why is your
Dr.
face so
Phineas
heavily
Wells.
rendered now?
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Yeah, I'm all goopy. I'm just leaking, sir. Get to the point.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony.
What?
Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
I bet I will.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, so I need to go get that. Am I still wearing the weird shit? Oh. Oh, 'cause I died and I lost that shit. Fuck. I had a good health. Never dream.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Oh shit. That's a lot of places.
Destination reached. The groundbreak.
That was fast. Wait, you got that to me pretty slowly.
Sure.
Can we talk?
What?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Fine, whatever.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I didn't want to talk in the first place. Oh, that's such a Mass Effect screen right there. Okay, listen here, sir, you bastard. I don't plan on playing hide and seek. It is not as cool as I was told it was.
This happened just knocked out one of my... Customs and inspection, right this way.
How much do I have? Not enough. It wasn't... You were in the party when we were talking about this. It was Secret Neighbor. I thought they changed the name, but I guess not. I don't see the point in getting that. Just even better.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
I take it back.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more, then. Really sell it to me. Please. You can do better than that. Where's the drama? I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper? You must feel terrific. Good for you. Not in the least. Good story, though. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
So, me fucking up the gardens already fucked me up now. Fantastic.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of sand cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Sand cleaning. I know a certain Jedi that would love that. He really hates sand.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Alright, go fuck yourself, and
Be seeing you.
next time I get the chance to kill you, I'm killing you. Well, looky here. Next time.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland.
good
You're
enough,
hearing
sir.
things.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Whatever.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain.
Ooh. Whoa.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Sugar Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
How am I supposed to look at the ad? Keep turning it away! Fuck your grape drink. Oh, another one of you. Come here. Oh, shitty-ass friend.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
$10,000? I barely have 200.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Okay, what do I not need? Wait, this shit's useful? Okay. Wait, Jung, where's Jung? Oh, fuck. Ooh. I'm rich! Bitch! Okay, what do you have? What's locked? Restricted stock? 6,000? You bitch. Okay, when I have money, so... This shit's fucking everywhere. Let's buy all of that. Let's get that. Then buy this. Oh god. Bad fucking ass, alright. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, was that a fucking scope? Oh, it was. Wait.
Go back to
Bounty
Byzantium, you gold-plated
Have you
bastard.
seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Yeah.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes.
Oh shit, no. You didn't see anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. I want to say it. Fuck it.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places.
Yep.
There. I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I can rat him out? How's that gonna fare for me then? You never mention him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news.
He never mentioned him because I kind of squashed him before I even met him.
The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Nope. Alrighty. Let's see what the I am not going to be able to scrape up 10,000 bits to pay this bitch.
Are you listening? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Wait.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Pinkman? Oh.
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. You say that like it's weird. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
I'll come do this. Bells, shells. Wait. Pops?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisements for the following story.
Just got your little buddy back there? Yep, just waiting for an ambush. What's back here? Ooh, sneaky. What's that? I find 10,000 bits back here. What am I finding? Oh shit! How do I do the holographic shroud thing? Oh, I can't even open that. Oh well. That's a sneak alert area. I like that. What do you want?
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Oh, God forbid.
Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Take a candy. You know, if I had 5 more lockpick, I'd steal whatever's in there. So I'll be back one day. It's not where I came in. What? Oh wait. Yeah.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Okay, I was about to say, how the fuck do I get back on?
Hey, you got a second?
Where the fuck are you?
We don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
The fuck's so special about you? Were you stalking me? I don't appreciate being stalked. Oh, I'm just gonna get lost.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
I've heard enough. You're hired. What the... Why? Wait, if you're trying to convince me to hire you.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
I'm looking for loyal bootlickers. Flatter me like your life depends on it. What the fuck's so special about you?
That's
What
good
can you do?
advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
You're right. Perfect! What can you do?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
You're goddamn right.
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Alright. What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Perfect, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
Wait. What? Where'd the female go? Parvati or whatever her fucking name is.
Well, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
You see, when I selected you because you wanted to go out there and find your engineer woman, I expected you to, you know, come out. But whatever. The fuck is that? Alright, I'm getting it off here. Sorry there was not much action, but I think we got to a really expositional point in the game. I'll part 3 up tomorrow. See ya.